talking to Steve Weigle, just inducted into Lycoming Hall of Fame, Athletic Hall of Fame, the football inductee, the class of '76. Tell us a little bit about your speech there, and I think a big thing I was getting from your speech was how much family it is in that football program.
That's right, John. It's a lot of family. What I tried to get across was it's a team effort. These awards, these individual awards, are real nice. They're nice to show and honor individuals. But you're only as big as your team, and you're only as good as your team. And so I wanted to recognize that the fact that the team is what produces the quality of play that you see in the individuals. And so that was kind of like my gist there.
You're on the defense. Weiser was still playing 1 year. Steve Weiser. Tell me a little bit more about him. What makes him tick?
Oh, I'll tell you what. I'll tell you, I can remember coming in and, I'm wet behind the ears, and I'll tell you, he's out there as a senior, and I'll tell you, he was he's a crazy man. I'll tell you, he could play. He'd cover ground fast. He'd strike you hard. And it was a pleasure to watch him play. I just sat back and liked to watch him play, but I learned a lot watching him. And it took a little while for me to break in as a freshman, but we broke in, and I actually got the chance to play some plays with him, and that was a great honor.
Coach Girardi had just started as the head football coach maybe a couple years before you got there. And he didn't have a great first 2 years, but when you came on board, the program started to click a little better. Did you know at that time that this coach and this team could be destined for something great?
Well, I'll tell you, I didn't know at the time, but I could tell that, with the coaching staff he assembled, and I knew a couple of the coaches because they were at my high school at Williamsport, and Coach G was able to get them to the college level where they could go ahead and expound on their abilities and so forth. I could tell because we were going to be good. My first 2 years we struggled also. It would have been, Coach G's third and fourth year, but I'll tell you what, you could tell it was there. We were right on the edge, and in that sophomore year or that junior year, our junior year, we really broke out and played well and kind of came together.
You've moved on to was it Naples, Florida? You were telling me.
Yes, that's right, John.
And your wife's name again was
Leslie.
Where did you meet her?
I met her right here at Lycoming College.
She's a graduate.
She's a graduate of the college.
That's nice, isn't it?
Yes, it's very nice.
And you're coaching right now. Or you were?
I have been. I was
teaching.
Coaching. I just retired actually from the school district that I taught in. I coached and taught there for 35 years. So I've taken my retirement back in 2012. So I've retired 2 years now.
Okay. One last thing. If you had one memory of Lycoming football during the years you played, what sticks out the most? That you can still
Well,
recall?
I'll tell you, John, there's a lot of memories, but I'll tell you just off the top of my head, I can remember we were playing, I think it was Juniata here at home, and I could be wrong on the team, but I can remember a sweep coming my way, and somebody knocked me for a loop, knocked me out. I had a concussion. I was knocked out, and I woke up on the field. I mean, I bounced right back up, but I'm standing there, and Parsons hit this offensive guard that was coming out on the sweep so hard, and the kid fell down and dislocated his elbow. And that thing was sticking out at some weird angle. I couldn't believe it. I mean, I just was amazed. But Randy, that hit that Randy made was the hardest hit I've ever seen anybody hit.
Okay. It is a tough game, isn't it?
Absolutely.
Okay, well, congratulations on your award. Well deserved, and it was you guys back in those early and mid '70s that got this program rolling.
Thank you, John. I appreciate it.
Thank you.
Yeah.
This has been a production of LycomingFootball.com.